Hello, my cozy chair friends. Linnea here with Linnea's Cozy Crafts. How's it going? Happy Thursday. Welcome to my channel. And we've got some new people to scooch over for. Here we go. We have Consuelo Viola's daughter. Viola was my step-grandma's name. My grandpa, my mom's dad, he married a lady named Viola after a few years after after Grandma Elizabeth passed away. There we go. I'll get it right yet. And then Doris of Rose Cottage Studio, Debbie Kennedy, I think, Kennedy, and Josiane Patton, and Help God's Children Ministries. I'm so glad you guys are here. It's so nice to have you. Okay, let's start with a whip, shall we? Oh, and then I'll also give you an update as to why I have been away for so very long. So, this is, and I hope I remember it. I'm sure I probably will. So, I have not woven the ends in yet, but here is one Princess Lola sock. Let's get these ends in here so it doesn't look quite so crappy. So there's one sock done. Let's get it like this so you can see it better. And then I'll point out the difference of these. These are called Princess Lola socks by Laura Nelkin. And the reason they're called princess socks is because Lola is a bit of a princess, and she made a princess sole, which is the pearl bumps on the outside versus the inside where you're walking on them for tender-footed people. And you can actually do it with any pair of socks. You can make princess soles. But isn't that gusset just so pretty? It's a little bit messed up, but I still think it's so pretty. And then here's the top of the cuff with the beads in it. I've yet to, excuse me, I have yet to block them, but I will when I get this one finished up, which is its mate. And you know, usually I knit socks simultaneously, but I'm not doing that with this one. I knit them separate, and they're coming out the same gauge, which is good. And no, I'm not just a knitting channel. I do crochet also, among other crafts. You can see my other videos for that. I had someone ask me that in a email, and I said no. But if you don't want to stick around, that's fine too. Whatever. So there's that. That's the bottom. That's the sole. And then there's the front of it called the instep. And then you've got, I'm on the gusset. No, I've already decreased the gussets, and I am working on the heel flap now. So, and these are these are toe up socks. So there's that. This will be done today. So I'll be doing them, blocking and everything. Okay, so there's that. And then I have another test knit. It's another pair of socks. We only have to have one finished by October 1st, I think it is. But I am going to knit them simultaneously. So here's a little bit of handiwork by my cat. Look what he did. There is no fixing that one at all. This I could pull through back to the other side. And the same with this one. But there's no way I can fix that. So I'm going to I'm going to rescue these off of this because I love these clasps. All I have to do is snip this. In fact, let's do that right now. So you just insert your really pointy scissors here. You want really pointy, sharp scissors. Just go underneath those, if you can get it. For gosh sakes. There we go. Okay. Insert, snip. And the same on the other side. I was so mad at him when I discovered he had this. I don't even know how he got it. He's a freaking little Houdini. I'll put things in things even, and he manages to get into them. I was so mad. And he knew. He knew, because as soon as I walked back there, he was running. And I said, yeah, see, you busted yourself again. You always do. But I still love the little bugger. He's just a cat. He's just doing the cat thing. So there. Now we've got those. So all I have to do is make a new one and put these somewhere safe after I'm done with this. Okay, so what has been happening here? Oh, and I can resurrect these beads maybe too. We'll see. So Jerry and I went on our little holiday weekend and came back and we were ill. And long story short, Jerry was definitely COVID positive. So, of course, we let our friends know that we were there at their place and let them know, hoping that, didn't infect them. And we didn't. So that's good. I have been ill as well. I have not tested positive for COVID. However, I've been exposed to it, so I had to stay home, and I was worried about him too. We did have a trip to the emergency department at our local hospital on Monday due to low oxygen levels on both of us. And, and I did have COVID symptoms, but it shows up that I don't have COVID, so they're scratching their heads on that one. Anyways, went there for low oxygen. By the time we got there, our oxygen levels were okay. And I found out that I had a series of light heart attacks over that previous weekend. Didn't even know there was anything wrong with my heart. So now I do, and once we're done quarantining, which tomorrow I can be out and about. Yay, finally. Nobody else has to do my errands or go to the grocery store for me. But once I can get in with my doc, then he will refer me over to a cardiologist. Oh, yay, another specialist in my life. And see what's going on with my little heart. So that's that. That's all of the catch up on the health stuff. Jerry did have the monoclonal antibody cocktail infusion on Tuesday afternoon, and he is improving already. So he's not near all better, but he's not coughing as much as he was, and he's starting to feel better. So that's good. I'm really thankful for that. And I didn't qualify for it because they're not using it prophylactically, and I tested negative twice. Yesterday I went for my final COVID test. The doctor just wanted to double check or triple check and make sure, because he said it could be laying dormant since I have the symptoms and it's just not enough bacteria to show up yet. So keep your fingers crossed that I will come back negative a third time. Okay. All right, let's get to, I should have kept my other glasses on. Hang on here. Let's get to the craft along. Now, there's been a couple of people that have, that thought that the craft along ended on, Monday of this week. And that is not the case. The craft along is going through September 30th. And then I'll pick winners October 1st, whatever day of the week that is, or shortly thereafter. Okay? So stay tuned for that. So far we have 156 names, and I know there's 2 more. So that's 158 projects. That's amazing, you guys. I think that's even more than last year. I should have kept the list, but I didn't. So there's that. And then on Scorched Earth, and I owe Cecilia McMandy. Sorry, I spaced out on your name there. I owe her a package of yarn. Obviously, I've not been able to do that because of the whole COVID exposure. So as soon as I can, I will get that off to you in the mail, Cecilia. Okay, Celeste. My gosh, I am so sorry, Celeste McMandy. What the heck was I thinking, Cecilia? I have another Cecilia. Okay, so on the Scorched Earth, let's do an update on that. And let's get the other glasses on here. I know it's a lot today, but I didn't want anyone to worry anymore. And it was time for me to do another video anyway, because it's been a week since today that I've done one. So in August, and I didn't finish. In August, there were 22 skeins and prizes. There was one leftover skein wool spun used for a hat, so there's 23, 24, 28 and a half, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So 30 and 55 is 30 and 55. Help me out. 85 skeins I've already gone through, plus 3 more. So it's going to be 88. 88 skeins that have gone out of my stash since March 1. That's impressive. 2, 4 more. So that's pretty cool. I'm very happy about that. I still have a lot, but you know what? It's really cool. There's this. So that's the Scorched Earth. So 88 altogether. Oh, not 99. 88 skeins out. Okay, and then I'll have 3 more to Celeste. And the reason how Celeste got these skeins is she is my 100th subscriber or member of my Linnea's Cozy Crafts on Facebook group. So if you don't know about that, now you do, and you can go and request to join. So there we go. Wait, that's 85 there. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's Scorched Earth, and I've talked about the craft along. I do have Happy Mail to show also, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'll do separate ones for that. So you may be inundated today with videos between today and tomorrow, but you'll have lots of viewing pleasure. So for now, I'm going to remind you that I love each and every single one of you so much, and thank you for your concern, love, and prayers. Please keep my husband in your prayers that he continues to improve. And what else do I usually say? Oh my gosh, it's been 7 days, so I forget. So I'm just going to say ciao for now. Mwah. Love you all.